frontal bone, parietal bones, temporal bone, external acoustic medius, styloid process, mastoid process, zygomatic arch,
Isn't the pubic symphysis
zygomatic bone, occipital bone, foramen magnum,
Does everything?
Yeah.
sphenoid bone, sella turricea, ethmoid bone, caribiform plate, palatine bone, nasal bone, lacrimal bone, maxilla,
So notch. Little notch
mandible,
I'm telling.
coronal suture, sagittal suture, lamboid suture, squamous suture,
Don't worry, I haven't told
cervical vertebrae,
Oh man.
atlas, axis, thoracic vertebrae, lumbar vertebrae, sacrum, coccyx,
Okay, here you have the hyoid bone, you have the sternum, the manubrium, you have the xyloid process at the bottom, you have 7 sets of true ribs, and then you have floating ribs, and then you have 2 false ribs in the back. And then we have the clavicle, we have the scapula, this is the scapular spine, this is the glenoid cavity, this is the coracoid process, and the acromion process. Okay, we have the humerus, this is the head of the humerus, this is the medial epicondyle, the lateral epicondyle, and then we have the radius, this is the radial head, and this is the styloid process, and then you have the ulna, and this is the ulcerian process, and then this is the styloid process. Here we have the hand, we have the phalanges, and then we have the metacarpals, and then we have the pisiform and the triquetrum, and then we have the lunate, the scaphoid, we have the trapezium, the trapezoid, capitate, and the hamate.
So here is your pelvic girdle. This is your ilium. Your ischium is below that. Here is your pubis, where your pubis symphysis is that connects them together. This joint right here is the acetabulum. Going a little lower here, we have your femur. Here is the head of the femur. This is the greater trochanter of the femur. And down here we have the lesser trochanter of the femur. You have your patella, the kneecap. And we also have this little guy, the fibula. Next up we have the tibia and this little notch. On the other side of this pointed part on the bone is the tibial tuberosity right here. Alright, here you have your foot. Here's your calcaneus, your talus right next to it. Your navicular is right in front of that. Your cuneiform are these three right here. And your cuboid is this last one right here. Your metatarsals are right here, and your phalanges are these two right here on all of the appendages.